We'll have one of the servants do it. I can't be expected to do everything myself. Hello, and welcome to another riveting adventure brought to you by Wily Games and the Basement Generals. Tonight we'll be heading south of the border to wargame the Mexican Revolution. Now, this was a terrible period of civil war for our friends to the south, but it is a wonderful period to wargame. Think Wild West, but with all the horrible weapons of the Great War. So light yourself a fine cigar, pour yourself a little bit of tequila, and toast Viva Revolucion!
Tonight's game is from our Viva Revolution supplement for Fistful of Lead Reloaded. This is the first scenario in the book, The Battle of Casa Grande. We played on a 6x4 table with 5 players playing remotely. In 1911, Francisco Madero led 800 rebels against a garrison of 500 federal troops. The federales were supported by artillery and machine guns. What the rebels didn't realize was 500 federal troops were on their way to reinforce the defenders. We'll be playing a small corner of this battle, scaling everything down to Fistful of Lead scale, with each player controlling 5 to 6 miniatures. At dawn, they attack.
Yeah, so we've got 3 groups of Maderistas, because they follow Francisco Madero, 2 infantry positions in units and cavalry unit. We're not playing with any traits or anything tonight, but there is a leader in each one, no special abilities. Defending the town right now are 5 soldiers and a machine gun. At the end of each turn, I'm going to roll to see if they get their reinforcements. So at the end of each even turn, they're allowed to call in their air support, who can try to drop a bomb over the unit. So each even turn, they'll get that additional thing. So the Madeiras are trying to capture the town over here, so basically run off any opposition. We're just playing a small corner of the town. The rest of the town is huge. It goes that way, and there's all kinds of forces fighting over there. We're just our little theater over here. So if you need a better angle, remember there's another camera at the other end that you can click on to give you a different shot of the forces. We're assuming everyone's at least armed with a rifle, so they're going to have the length of this stick, basically, for shooting. The machine gun, however, can go 36 inches, so we're about, out to there. So they're going to be in range soon, and when they fire, they get the little template and get to shoot anything that's underneath it. So that's why they're outnumbered 3-1 right now, because they've got the ability to rain fire. So
The federal machine gun opens up, and the assaulting rebels quickly find whatever cover they can.
So the guy in the middle of the field.
yes, El Jefe.
Yeah. If I aim with my machine gun at him, I would be back down to an 8. Correct?
Yes.
All right.
We're not going to go ahead. We're not going to bother with this because he's just there.
We're gonna open up out on the field with needing an 8 to hit.
All right. So we're going to roll the black die of death, and it's a 1, of course.
For the love of monkeys.
Jam.
Nice shooting, Chris.
First, and the machine gun's got a jam on it.
The federal machine gun jammed. The Maderistas try to cover as much ground as they can, but a few lose that revolutionary spirit and instead duck for cover.
So then I've got 2 9s, a 9 of hearts, and a 9 of diamonds. I'll take my other 2 horsemen that are on the road, advance them as far as they'll go.
Kaplow! Okay, as far as they'll go. Well, here they come.
Okay.
All right.
cavalry charges across the bridge, but possibly into certain death.
You hear the whir of an airplane engine. I'll read you the rules quickly. So, basically, your worst games is as a spotting for dropping the place you're going to drop bombs with. So, more or less, Chris, I'm going to place this where you think you want it to drop, and then we're going to do a deviation from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so you tell me where you want me to.
Let's go ahead and actually right in the middle of the right just to the west of the bridge.
So basically between those guys, right?
Yep.
Historically, there were no airplanes at this particular battle, but in this case, we're using it as a placement for the artillery barrages that were at the battle. It was much easier to see for the players on screen. Plus, it looks cool.
All right. So let's get back to the death and mayhem. My guy next to the machine gunner.
Yep.
He is going to fire at the guy standing by the bridge.
Poor guy. He is at long range. Aim shot or two shot?
Aimed shot.
That is a 7, so that is a hit. And that is a 10. We have
Huzzah!
a dead one.
The bridge became a choke point for the rebels. Bodies were already piling up when another strafing run hit, taking out even more.
All right, that's it for Queens. Jacks.
Ace that wants to be a jack of spades.
I have a real jack of spades.
Then you go first.
Fine jack of spades.
All right, Roger, you're red. Roger's going to go first with his Jack O plus of shooting.
Well, I thought Chris had a real one.
I've
Yeah,
got
but
a
I
real
thought Roger said he had a real one.
Oh, okay.
genuine, bona fide.
Gotcha.
All right, well, what are you going to do? You got two guys down. Which one you want to try to get up?
But I've got a real one that's bought from the company.
Oh. Mine's from Saturday Evening Post with Santa.
Ooh, there we go.
I've got two guys down. I got to get one of them up, I guess.
Yep. You either got the one right in front of the gate or you got the one in relative cover behind the bridge.
One right in front of the gate. Let's get him up and get him
Yeah,
inside.
boy. He's going to get a +1 from his boss, which will counteract the shock. He rolled a 2 -1. Oh, he bled out.
Oh, no.
Things were looking good for the rebels. Their push on the right flank seems to be working, but just then, reinforcements arrive.
Anybody got a 7?
Seven of spades.
Okay. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay. So, Jay, the guy in the cleft of the rock over there, the
Yep.
big, him.
Yep.
If he moved 5 inches, would he be within short range or of the guy on the wagon?
He would.
All right, move him 5 inches, and then he's going to take a shot at the guy on the wagon.
Okay. Since you're about the same height, I'm going to only give him slight cover. Light cover. One.
Re-roll it because it's a 7.
Darn, I thought maybe you'd forget. That is a hit.
All right, and then kill him.
How about some shock in his head?
That's all right. Good enough.
Reload the machine gun,
Yep. That automatically.
and we're shooting at the we're shooting at the bridge.
All right. Try to get multiple guys, or if possible.
Yeah.
Daka, Daka, Daka.
And that's
You're not gonna
close
get
range,
both.
right?
You're not going to get both, so you need to pick one guy or the other.
The one closest.
The leader. Okay, aim shot or 2 shots?
Right now, if I do 2 shots, it's 2 at 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go 2 at 5.
Bam! Bam! There's one hit out of that. And it is a 9. Killed him.
All right. He's going to shoot at his closest target.
Okay. That would be, okay, your closest guy is in hard cover, and then your next closest guy is out here in the open.
Okay. Out in the open, short range, yes.
Yes?
Would be a 5, needing a 6 because of the wound, correct?
Yes. You are correct. And you got a 10. So we're going to add 1 because he's already got a wound on him. 1 becomes a 2, so he got the second shot on him. This poor bastard, he's been blown up, shot all to hell, stood up.
At this point, it became apparent the rebels couldn't take the town. It was a close game that had fairly historical outcome. The rebels had lost, but they would be back.
Well, those revolutionaries got a good walloping, didn't they? If you enjoyed our little game, make sure to like us below, and even better, subscribe. If you feel like you need to leave a comment, please do so. I might even get one of my servants to read it to me later.